All right, boys and girls. So this is how you're going to do your morpheme magic work today. We're going to review all the morphemes that we've learned so far. So this first one says match the morpheme to its meaning. To do this, type the letter beside the meaning in the blank beside the morpheme. Okay, now when you look at this, I have all the morphemes that we learned here on the left-hand side with this yellow box here that says type here. On the right-hand side over here, I have A to shape, B active, state of, result of, C past tense maker, or D plural. These are the definitions for the morphemes that we have learned so far. What you're going to do is you're going to take one of these letters and you're going to put it over here in the yellow box. So, for example, if I add S, ES, or IES to the end of the word, I make it plural. So I'm going to put D here. Okay, so I'm going to delete this type here and type in D. And then I'm not going to use D anymore. Then I just go to the next one. Okay, so that is how you do the second slide here. The first slide is the movie that we're making now. Now the third slide here says, how would the spelling of these words change if we made it plural? Use the chart to help you. The first one is done for you. The chart that I am talking about is this chart right here. This should look familiar to you. It tells you whether you would just add an S, if you change the Y to an I and add ES, or if you just add ES to the end of the word. I did the first word for you. The word was bag, and then I'm going to add a plural ending to it, and I'm going to make sure that it is the correct plural ending, or Miss Lawton's going to make me do it again. I'm going to type the plural ending in the yellow box, and then in the green box, I'm going to type the word with its plural ending, okay? So bag, I would just add an S to it, and then the green, I typed in bags. You're going to do the same for party, mix, and day. Now, the fourth slide here is working with ED. So we have directions here. It says, goodness gracious, sort these ED words at the bottom of the slide based on the sounds that ED makes. So we have ed, t, and d, like in fold, ed, crashed, sailed. And you have 4 words down here. You're going to sort these words based on the sound that that ED makes. So this side, ed, munched, devoured, blessed. Okay? Then come down here to the 5th slide. It says, after watching the video, please complete the chart. Okay, so this is the same thing as last week, actually no, the week before that, where I gave you some words that use our root word form. I need you to tell me the syllables here in this yellow. Here I've already done the morphemes. You do not have to tell me the morphemes. So I'm not expecting to see the number 2 over here in these yellow spots. What I'm expecting you to do is go over to these books here and click on it. If you click on it once, this dictionary pops up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to type in the morpheme that I want you to do, which will be the box that is yellow. So here I want you to look up D, or D form. Or sorry, yeah, D form. So you're going to type in D. And let's see, it means down from, off, away from. Okay, so then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type that in that box. Let me see it again. Down from, off, and then I think it was away from. Let me double check. Yeah, away from. And then I just go to the second one, okay? You're not writing the number 2. I know that there's 2 morphemes in this word because I've already done the morpheme scoops. I don't need you to tell me how many morphemes they are. You're just filling out what's the definition of that little chunk of the word. So you're looking at D, N, less, and plat. And that is it for your morpheme magic work for this week at home.